After beauty, success. Faster now. Seriously. Bring the guitar. Too much. Bring the guitar. It has to be fast. Throw. It has to be faster now.
We'll do it all.
Have you ever been teamed up with the wrong guitar in the past? Well, dread not. The Acoustic Shop has your back.
Introducing the Acoustic Shop Dreadnought program. Over the past 10 years, we've been redefining the perfect customer experience. This is the next step in that evolution. Whee! You ever had that feeling like maybe you found the one? Like maybe this is the one?
I think this is the one.
I have a feeling this is gonna last.
In our pursuit of perfection, we have designed custom boxes. We use state-of-the-art packing material, humidification systems, fresh strings on every instrument, and also a digital Bluetooth hygrometer to make sure your guitar arrives safely and you'll know when to open it. And if that's not enough, you're gonna get some extra goodies. At the Acoustic Shop, we know it takes some time to get to know your instrument. That's why we offer a 30-day trial period, so that you will know whether or not you're in love.
Chef's pick?
You. So tell me a little bit about your action at the 1st and 12th fret. I just want to be clear in the beginning. I'm still looking at other guitars.
That's a wrap.
We know that love can be fleeting. With that in mind, we're gonna offer you an unprecedented 1-year return guarantee.
Where you can exchange your guitar for up to 90% of its original purchase price. The Acoustic Shop Dreadnought program. You deserve better.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Welcome everybody to Shoppe Talk.
We were
I
late.
don't have a thing ready, but this is Shoppe Talk, and this is the first one of 2025.
These guys 2 weeks off and they can't even get here.
I don't know what they're doing. Okay, John's sitting down now. Everybody's here though. We all are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody that's on. Delane Pascal, I think that you got the first comment award, so thank you very much for joining us.
Cold and Cape
Said
Cod. It
hello.
sounds like a great song.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
Cold and Cape Cod. We both had different takes on that one.
Gotcha. Hello
we'll
from
revisit that.
Montana. Guitarzana from Montana. Shovel said
Everybody's
hello.
hanging out in
Angela from
Tarzana
Moulton, North
hates me
Carolina.
because I didn't respond to her yesterday even I said I was gonna.
Oh my
Should we ask our friend
gosh.
Alexei and I don't know if there's any other Canadians on there yet.
Carol.
How excited they're going to be America's new state.
Really? Is that really, are we starting off politically already? Can we not?
Why wouldn't we?
Guys, I got a vacation scheduled at the Gulf of America tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Next week, so.
Oh no. I don't know.
I don't care about your party affiliation, but that's just dumb.
That's just not how that works.
I
No.
don't know.
It's international waters, please. Nobody has laws
I'm
there.
all about acquiring new lands.
No. All right.
He'll do it by force if we have to.
Oh my gosh.
Imperialistic side of me says it's a good idea.
You guys are insane.
It's never
Let's
gone
go
wrong.
back.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Can we start over?
In 2020.
Hinckley right now is just seeing her career just fall apart.
Just like, oh my gosh.
She's like,
Let's circle
I've
back on
invested
that,
so
okay,
much
guys?
time in
The
this
subscriber
business.
numbers are literally going down as we speak. Nah. We are not taking a shift in 2025 and doing different content, guys. We are still musically related. So welcome everybody to the
Thank you,
music
Guitar
show.
Zena, for
So
doing
far, we do not have any song requests, but please know that you can request songs.
It's all about poutine, Alex. That's all I care about.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah. They're talking about snow in Texas tomorrow. That's crazy.
like a lot of snow. Austin's supposed to
Yeah,
get like
this next-
multi-inches
So
of
the
snow.
last
in
one we had
Austin,
was like up
Texas.
here north,
Yeah.
and this next one's gonna stay below us, so we're gonna catch the very edge of it. But
Oh yeah,
it's weird.
it's about
Snowing
to
today.
snow on.
I know.
It's
You've been
snowing a little bit today, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow and Friday for us, so
Those aren't-
allegedly.
What do they call it? It's not really
What
snowing.
my wife
it's
wants
like
because we're going to be down at our
Flurries.
retreat.
flurries in the
Yeah,
air.
little flurries. Yeah.
My wife is hoping for snow from tomorrow
Shuts Friday down.
all the way till when do we get back from NAM?
The
Really?
end of
Oh my
Like she
gosh.
wants to be stuck in a house with kids that entire time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Hey.
appointments with 5 kids, Jeremy.
We do have our first request. I see Shenandoah. Do you guys have any thoughts?
Oh, Shenandoah.
I don't think that's what they meant.
I long to see.
They're maybe thinking about the band. Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Hey, by the way, I want to cover the snow thing real quick. So I had to go
Sure.
visit my daughter this morning. She forgot her medicine this morning, so I had to run over to the school and get it to her. I forgot the key to her car, so as such, I had to run and wait for her and all the classes to get out. She runs out to her car. Of course, all the kids are going out there. Every teenager that owns a pickup truck, short or long bed pickup truck with no cab, has to sit there as soon as they get into the parking lot because it was snowing like heavy, like big fat snowflakes, and they all have to spin their tires. It was the funniest thing to listen to, like 25 times.
Can't blame them. That's part of the
You
experience.
guys,
right?
you guys don't know this, but I get reminded of Trent every morning when my neighbor's kid starts up his 80s Chevy pickup.
Square body.
Yeah, square body. And goes, and then leaves it running for 40 minutes to warm up. Is this right outside my bedroom window? And I think, God, I love Trent.
Hey, he lives out in the country. He's not waking anybody up.
I
except
couldn't
his
hear
dad.
him, so thankfully his other redneck friend stepped in.
Trent. Don't put up with it, buddy.
Somebody pointed out something.
I know Trent's truck came with
I
that
just saw
on
Trent
it.
go
You
push the
wouldn't
mute
have done
button.
it, right?
That was something that was pointed out to me the other day about teenage drivers and their vehicles. So the best part about being near a high school, like in Ozark or Nixa or any of those, is you know that the largest amount of bad drivers are all in one spot during one period of time. Like that's where all of the worst drivers are all at the same time. It's a guarantee.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Acoustic Shop. Shoppe
No,
Talk.
one more thing.
Okay.
Robert Guilford says he had a long bed single cab. It was perfect for spinning tires.
Yeah.
Try having a single cab Ranger that was a 5-speed, 2-wheel drive.
I used to drive that one too.
I could turn that thing around in. One time I was driving in a parking lot over the runoff from a car wash, and I spun my truck around. Literally, it was awesome.
I've seen it done. I've seen you spin that truck. I spun it out trying to get it out of a car wash once.
Guys,
It's just
speaking of
something
spin outs, this show's going well so
It is.
far.
Hey, do we want to do 10 degrees and
Teddy
getting colder?
bear.
Sure.
We had a request for Shenandoah.
That's a good
You want to kick
idea.
off with Shenandoah?
Hey, Hinkley.
What
Teddy
Shenandoah
bear.
are you
Yeah,
talking
that
about?
was. I don't know what that is.
She is the most cuddly you wouldn't believe. So just like a teddy bear.
Really?
Uh,
No, I'm
She
mean.
took the moon.
She's as cuddly as a
Ooh, that
porcupine.
I'm mean, guys. Yeah. I'm mean to them.
Rather have a million
We did that
stars
once
in the
already.
sky.
10 degrees and getting colder is a
Little
little bit more themed, isn't it?
Does it twice.
Whatever. What are you guys gonna do?
What's the move?
10 degrees.
Can you
do
do
it
another
first. We gotta get
Sunday?
into
You
something.
ever
Let's
work
play
that?
something we know first.
Another Sunday.
Sunday in the
South.
South. That's a good song.
I love that song. I
Meal
know-
worker houses.
All right, what are we doing? 10 degrees? Apropos.
What does that mean?
Yeah, let's do one appropriate.
Oh, okay.
It's appropriate.
Appropriate in this situation.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's do a song that we know first.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. He was standing by the highway with a sign that just said mother when he heard a driver coming about a half a mile away. So he held the sign up higher so no decent soul could miss it. It was 10 degrees and colder down by Boulder Dam that day.
was raised up in Milwaukee, though he never was that famous. He was just a road musician, to the taverns he would go, singing songs about the rambling, loving girls and gambling. How the world fell on his shoulder down in Boulder, I don't know. It was out in Arizona that he heard a lady listening to each word that he was saying, to each line that he would write. So he sat down by her table and they talked about the weather. 98.6 and rising down by Boulder Dam that night. And she told him she would take him for a ride in the morning sun. Back in Boulder, he had told her, I don't know when I've had a better friend. How he traded off his Martin, but his troubles are not over. His feet are almost frozen and the sun is sinking low. So won't you listen to me, brother? If you ever love your mother, please pull up on the shoulder if you're going Milwaukee way. It's 10 degrees and getting colder down by Boulder Dam today. You got that spacing in that last one, Jay?
No, I don't know why you did that. It threw me off when I was doing my fill.
I got hung up on the request we got on TikTok.
Master of Puppets, yeah. I bet you guys got it.
In the gravel yard.
I don't.
Checking in from Boston. Hey, Hal.
Hello, Hal. Welcome. Welcome, Jeff. Welcome, everybody.
I told
It
you
is
guys
fun.
that my middle child is a kind of a metalhead.
Yeah.
So we'll listen to a little bit of Metallica.
Jackson on
As loud as
TikTok
possible.
said, "Oh, to work at a guitar store with such awesome acoustic instruments, it is nice."
I want to quit. I'm actually quitting next week.
There's a
Really?
no. I think working in a store is good. Owning one, there's a downside. You have to pay for all of them.
There is a major downside.
Stress about paying for them. That's the
Aha. Speaking of, do you guys want to buy some guitars? No.
Yes.
In all seriousness, though, what are you guys playing today? Please let the people know, and if you guys have any requests, let us know, audience.
Bring us the lyrics to "In the Gravel Yard." That's been requested like 3 different weeks. We've never done it.
Sure.
Okay.
John, what are you playing?
All right, I'm playing my current absolutely favorite guitar. I've been playing this guitar so much. Like, this is the first guitar, honestly, that's come
Did you
into
put
the
that
shop.
crack in it?
Is there a crack? Oh my gosh! No, I'm just kidding. That's coming to the shop that I genuinely like. Just pull it out of the case pretty much every day and play it. I just really enjoy it. This is the new Bedell 1940. It's going to be released at the NAMM show. This is the prototype. Howard, did you say Howard's watching right now?
I don't know if he's on just
if he's
yet.
not.
I haven't seen
Howard,
him
I
yet.
got some news for you on this guitar.
right.
And you're going to be very, very excited about it.
I'm sure he'll be on in just a moment.
Yeah, if you ask any questions, it'll be there. So anyway, yeah, this is the 1940. It's going to be released. I just found
John,
out
we're
they
gonna
had
do
lowered the price a bunch.
Man, Constant Sorrow may or may not happen. Stay tuned.
But it looks
Yeah,
like
that's pretty
it's gonna be lowered literally from the last price I was told by $700.
That's
Nice.
So that's a pretty
That's enough
significant.
to buy yourself a guitar strap.
It's we're waiting on a pick guard to arrive from my good buddy Mario Prue, Mario Guard. He's going to be here.
Mr.
probably by next
Pickguard,
week.
yeah.
Also known as Mario Guard.
A pick crew made by Mario Guard.
Made by Mario,
I
yeah.
am playing
Streets of
a
Baltimore is a good song.
Bourgeois M5A. This is the natural finish one. Gorgeous mandolin. I've always loved that kind of honey look that they get with the torrification. And it's a great A-style mandolin.
Yeah.
Divided by time, we will answer you about what Martin's going to be doing at NAMM as much as we possibly are allowed to do.
Some of it I get
We
to
are
tell you
in
about on
a,
Monday. I just looked up the
Yay.
issues, and we may get to talk about some of the things early.
So Tuesday and Thursday. 2 days, guys.
All right, John is going to crack a brewski early what we do in the gravel yard.
Ah, that sounds like a good
Really?
idea.
That
Are we doing
John.
B? And if I believe
That's B flat, by the way.
say now to me.
Say no.
I know. Sorry. You want to leave it there, or we want to go? Do we want to go after meeting? Okay, we'll do it in B.
Hey, it looks like Tex just popped in. Tex John was talking about the price of the Bedell just a moment ago. We don't have the exact price, but he said it was
I do
lowered
have the
significantly.
exact, what has been told to me as of right now.
So we just don't want to
Put your order in
guarantee
right now.
anything. Gotcha.
What I've been told is
Lock in the price.
the price is supposed to get down to $52.90. And Tex, get this. This guitar was issued after my guitar, and this one is an 11/16. The official spec will be 1 3/4, but will be released both as an option and 1 11/16 and in 1 3/4. So, ooh,
Pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Alex, hey, I like this. What is it? I don't remember this. The Martin dude talking about his BMW for 10 minutes. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Fred?
No, it was last year. It was Chris Martin
Oh, it was
talking
at
about the BMW.
the pre-release thing.
Yeah, people loved it.
1, 2.
I did not get it in tune. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. Well, warning, hear my plea, listen now to me. I killed a man that I got with my wife. Well, you probably do the same, so why am I to blame? Sentenced to the rest of my life. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Well, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say.
Yo!
I should have waited out.
Oh, that was funny. In the driving rain with a ball and chain, my hammer rings a low and mournful sound. It sings a little song for the one who done me wrong. Beneath the cold, cold ground. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Well, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. I'll never be a free man, so they say. You didn't like all my triples?
I don't think anybody did.
Nobody ever does that chorus correctly.
There's 3 different recordings and I couldn't remember what the melody line was.
You can't do so many moves. It creates too many weird chords.
You had Blue Highway, you had
Doyle Lawson.
and then you had
Yeah,
Jay Don.
that was more like the
No,
the
Jay
Doyle
Don
Lawson
song?
version, which is a little bit too
that's what I was hearing in my
white
head was
bread.
the Doyle version.
The Blue Highway is a little more.
Yeah. But there was a third one.
Robert. Oh, no.
I can provide a J run.
Number for my name. The tenor, I think,
Work
is.
is mighty hard.
All right, real quick, guys.
In the gravel yard.
We need to thank the people that are sending us cool stuff on TikTok. Vaughn
Hey,
sent
thank
us
you.
a rose and a heart. That's so nice. Let's see what else we have here.
I totally tuned this poorly.
Tex said, John, we can talk about it Monday. Sure.
I think he's talking about the Martin guitar
Yeah,
stuff.
Vince, are you ordering enough Bedell 1940 Spring 1-2 Merlefest?
It depends on availability because they are small shops. We're ordering,
Yeah.
I think, 12 or more.
There are
I mean, we'll see what's up.
officially 4 of them on order build starting next week.
With a plan
Gotcha.
for more.
Gotcha. And who knows if they'll sell? Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. We might get them by April.
This was a super nice comment as well from Viltraz. I'm 13 and I ordered the RK R20 that was recommended to me by John. It's my first banjo and it's sick. That is super duper nice. Congratulations.
R20s are good.
Yeah,
that's a
welcome
great
to the
starter banjo.
the cool kids club
Yeah.
of playing cool music. That's awesome.
Ron, there's
this
not
is
a
a-
shop playlist on Spotify because
We tried that
I
one year.
looked
Nobody
at it.
filled
No,
it out.
no, we didn't. I mean, we tried to like our. I think they're talking about our music.
Like
Problem
our
is we gotta
actual
work
music.
out like royalties and stuff.
Yeah. Like for our
That takes more work than
our
it's worth for
covers
me.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Covers are tricky and silly and sometimes
I have
like
to submit for all the
Yeah.
the royalties. And that.
yeah.
Tommy Drake, I don't know that we're a good one to ask. We came from Colorado, so we can't officially say how you would say Doyle in Missouri. I say Doyle.
And I think Tommy's
Dole.
wrong. It's not
Dole.
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 It's Dole.
No.
Dole. I've heard everybody in Kentucky say, "Oh, Dole. Hi, Dole."
Dole.
No.
Doyle. I am from Missouri. Doyle. That's how I say it.
How do you say
I'm official Doyle. Is that incorrect?
That's,
Okay. I say it like that.
John Reed, that was the 1940 Bedell.
It still is. I'm gonna play it
Yeah.
some more. I just
Is
love
there
playing
any
it.
news
You're
on
gonna
the
play it
Restoration?
again? Do it.
Yari Cormier model?
Which Yari?
Did you say JP's
Oh,
model?
Cormier. Last I've been told is March, and they have not updated. I hope to get more
Did you see that
updates.
JP's got another signature model out?
The
It's
Gallagher
like every
one?
other week, I believe. There's a
No,
new
it's not a
one.
Gallagher.
No,
it's a new builder that
uh,
I wasn't familiar
what
with.
was the name of the guy?
Oh yeah.
Somebody asked me about him.
Was it
too.
not within Hosen or no?
No,
Or am I
Hosen, he's got a signature
wrong?
one from too.
Yeah, but he's been good
that was
friends with
so
the Hosen
5 signature
dude
guitars
for a
ago.
while. Yeah. I forgot what it was, honestly.
Want to make
I
a
love
guitar.
JP, and yes, they're all guitars.
Rodney is asking, did you get a new upright for Christmas? No, that is the
one. I
same.
need to get new strings on it.
This
Same
one's
old
got a lot of
bass.
dust
I
on
need
it.
to get that one back there working, by the way. I need to figure out. I talked to a Luther.
By the way, guys, it looks like Tommy Drake is asking 14 Carat Mind.
Oh, that's a good one.
Those are both good.
And then Tommy Lester, real quick, I want to answer this about going live on Facebook. We had a really weird issue on our stream here, and I do realize that I probably should have made a post about it, but I need to like fix this and get with our company. I don't know why, but for some reason it wasn't allowing us to go live to Facebook. Like it literally just wasn't linking the account. We're not going to stop going live on Facebook. We're absolutely going to go live again, but
Brickhouse.
Today
we
we're
just have
not
to
doing
figure
it.
it out. Today I don't have it on there. Yeah, no, I needed you to try and log in, and I
That's his new job.
was busy with stuff. Yes. All right. So that's
Don't neglect that rose. Do you need lyrics to it, or do you think you got it all?
We may want to get the lyrics by second verse, if you can do that. Don't neglect the rose, or please don't. It's
Don't.
neglect the rose. I don't know. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There stands a rose down in your garden. You left it there, so all alone. It's been neglected, feels unwanted, since no love to it is shown. Its beauty now is fastly fading. Once it was the brightest red. It's withering fast, its head is bowing, and no kind words to it are said. Please don't neglect the rose in your garden. Show it your love every day, and it will bloom for
I guess by now you know my story. Don't neglect a love that's true, for it could prove to be sweet as flowers that will ever bloom for you. It could be a mother, sister, or brother, a husband, wife, or a little child, or it could be your own true lover that you've neglected all the while. Please don't neglect the rose in your garden. Show it your love every day, and it will bloom for you in all its beauty, and it will not fade away.
Holy smokes, we did that.
Oh, you got a tip.
For the Wildwood.
Wildwood flower.
Hinkley just showed me something that shows the respect that I get here.
Oh my goodness, what she do?
TikTok literally has you two and not me. I've been cut out of so many shots these days. I might as well not even be here.
Do you want me to move it, Jason?
It's painful, Hinkley.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
hey, Jason.
Jason in the shot.
It is absolutely
I
true.
actually even
You
bought
might as well
a
not
wide
be
angle
here.
lens that-
Yeah, the wide angle lens doesn't work very well on that, but I can move it. It's hard to see you over there. You hide behind your base.
I quit.
All right,
Alex
Tommy
has got
Drake,
my
we're gonna
back.
try to get that 14 karat mine. We just got a tip and request for Wildwood flower. We'll run through that on.
You want to do it in D?
Sure.
Or C? I do it in C position, so it's up to you.
Be here in D.
D?
I like
All right.
sharpshooter. He did give us $4.99. I like it. And divided by time says he needs to add a cent. We won't do it. We're gonna do the short version since you shorted us a penny.
Leave off the last note.
It misses.
Brandon jammed with us years ago at a festival in North Alabama. Well, I'm sure we had a blast.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Skip Shooter.
Just a little insight into how my mime works. Skip shooter. Now I feel like you shorted us 2 pennies.
You gotta save some for the tax man, Jay.
It's not half empty.
Hey, Hey, what am I playing? I'm glad you asked. This is really cool. This is a limited edition Furk that I ordered about 4 or 5 months ago.
I believe it's pronounced Furch.
Furk. You know, it's funny. I watched a interview recently
Like
with
Peter.
Peter. He has to announce that he doesn't. You don't pronounce it Peter. It's P-E-T-R. Peter. Petter. You are right. It actually is Petter. Furk. Anyway. Fark.
Fark.
Can't watch it. You're going to get banned from TikTok.
You're going to get us banned from TikTok for sure. But gorgeous limited edition.
Furk and Furk.
GAC Grand Auditorium. Has a Alpine spruce top. Has Australian blackwood back and sides.
And the back bevel.
Australian or Austrian?
Australian.
It says Malaysian.
Malaysian. Australian.
Oh!
Malaysian.
Potato,
Same
potato.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Australia,
the same
Malaysia.
Same earth.
It does have,
Same
it does have the belly bevel as well as the arm bevel. But thanks for correcting me, Hinckley. You are fired. You can go home now.
I'll
I
say
just
no
read
word
it.
on the Furk mandolins yet. I got to play one at
No
IBMA,
word on
but
the
it was-
Furk anything yet.
Yeah. We're going to talk to. We're going to go to their booth. We got a
Schedule a
appointment
meeting
scheduled.
because nobody wants to tell us anything from Furk. So we're hoping that they teach us what they've got coming. But this is really cool. I also love this, by the way. I don't know, Trent, are you going to be able to get this in? The side markers. Can you see that? I love that. This is one of my favorite features on Furk guitars on certain
Little
ones.
inlays on the side.
Yeah, that's just
Heck yeah.
cool. I want that.
Don Reed's asking about the Ridge Road gravel. That's a, isn't that a, what's the
Ridge Road gravel.
Ridge Road gravel? It's, what's his name? Who's the flat picker? Wife plays cello.
Norman Blake?
Norman Blake song, yeah, I'm pretty
Is
sure.
it really?
Yeah, Ridge Road gravel is my, it's a pretty cool song.
I can't think of it right now.
You know who actually I think recorded that recently
Who?
is Brian Sutton, I believe, on one of his records. It's a good song.
The $1,500 to $2,000.
It's
Is
the
that
same
the?
song I'm
Are you
thinking
thinking of?
That'd
the
probably be like a
new
vintage.
violets?
I said thong.
Violets, probably.
I think that one of the vintage, like the vintage one, falls in that too, right? I might be wrong.
Moon Zen, where are you from? Neighboring city.
Neighboring city. Which neighboring city?
It's frigid here in the mountains of Maryland this afternoon. 22 degrees with a real feel of 7. Guess what, guys? You'll never believe this, but Missouri. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock. It was.
I'm nervous every day that I'm surrounded by these kids.
That's a great comment. I'm sure.
I wanted to point out the temperature, but that
nervous
just
thing.
messed that all up.
It was something called IBS, and he'd like us to finish this stream as soon as possible.
Not true.
So yes, he is nervous.
Are you
was-
making up lies?
It was 12 degrees this morning
12
with a real
degrees and getting
with a
colder.
real feel of 3.
Yeah, it
is
was
what
cold.
That's
what I
crazy.
read.
That's cold.
Did I tell you guys that I got a heated
And my
coat?
kids still want to come out in shorts
You got a
and
heated
hoodies.
court, yeah.
I'm surprised that you're not wearing it right now.
I feel like I should.
Moon Zen is in Laclede County. Hey, how many teeth do you have up there?
Oh, we don't say that.
I mean,
That's
good,
up there.
good to have
yeah.
you. Sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have said that. They hate me now.
We had a request on TikTok. What was that one we're
It
gonna
was
do?
it was
14 karat
14
mine?
karat mine.
Yes.
You know that?
Jeremy,
It's not true. Just making it up.
I still call the
Jeremy, are you wanting to switch mandolins or no? Or are you gonna wait? Sure. No rush
really.
if you don't feel like it.
Jeremy, it's okay. Who hasn't pooped their pants live?
The 14 karat mine.
Do you need lyrics?
Is that going to be our question of the day today, Hinkley?
What?
Have you pooped your pants live
You can answer that as
on a
much
live
as you
stream
want.
or a stage? I'd like to hear the answer to that question.
So we did like double stuff, didn't you?
Yes, again.
Open A.
I think that's
I think you did it for key than we
Yeah, I
did.
think so. That's all I got.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Tommy, we did 10 degrees. That's how we started this whole deal. 10 degrees and getting colder. We literally started that. All right, we'll try it.
1, 2.
shine. I paid $7 for a bracelet just to satisfy a 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy a 14-karat mind.
I'll be better than you. All right.
That was supposed to be you.
We're figuring out parts.
That cabin that I built
Half of
in
it.
West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. 'Cause a man that's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to fight a rich girl's appetite. I wonder if you're still with Willie Jackson.
No, he's dead.
Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Oh, Willie, he gave up his wife and children just to satisfy a 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy a 14-karat mind.
I worked
Good
it up
song.
once, but it's a different key. I'm telling.
We did it. Didn't we do it?
Oh, please stop.
Woo!
That felt disingenuous.
Hello from
They
Welland,
were clapping at you
Ontario.
guys.
Hey! How you
Hello.
doing?
Or A.
Has
Hi,
John
I'll
ever
kill
played a
you,
dreadnought with
well.
a cedar top? If so, what does he think of it?
I played a lot of dreadnoughts with cedar top. You don't know the coolest dreadnought I ever played with a cedar top?
I would love to know.
No.
I almost bought this guitar too. I wish,
Really?
to a degree, I wish I had. It was the original prototype for Tony Rice's Santa Cruz. It wasn't the very first one. After talking with Richard Hoover, it wasn't the first one, but it was one of the very first ones. They built
Interesting.
a Tony Rice guitar. It was the one that was on the French magazine cover and all that. But they built Tony a cedar top dread. By the time I saw it, had so many cracks, absolutely just bulged top. But it was still cool. It was Tony's guitar, personal guitar, and I wish I'd have bought it just to say I have it. But
How many opportunities
Well,
do you
I'll be
get?
honest.
None.
I'll be honest, was not my favorite guitar I've ever played.
Why
question was-
why did they do cedar? Was it just like just
Tony
to test
wanted
with
a
it?
warmer sounding guitar. I mean, cedar in general has a warmer sounding, but it has its sacrifices. And power and strength is,
Yeah.
is one of them. And even Richard, when we talked to him about it, was talking about how that if you do it right, cedar can have the strength and power, but that guitar didn't have the strength. It was just so bellied up. It was so bad.
We were just talking about that guitar the Driftwood guys built. It had a nice cedar top on it.
Yeah. Cedar's great.
Jason, what is your favorite
Wasn't
song
a
to
Dreadnought.
sing lead on?
Not Dreadnought.
None.
Okay.
I'm not what you'd call traditionally good at singing.
Jason has a song that's
Hinckley,
really
guess
killer
what?
that he sings.
Guess what I got?
Hey, actually, I
have-
was editing something real quick. I just want to stick
Yeah, I
on
know.
this,
That's-
and
that's
we
regrettable.
actually
That was
actually
regrettable.
do
That was a
have
moment.
I couldn't sing it, so
a
I'm glad
Jason
Jason
singing
did.
lead song coming out.
Yeah, he does. I'm glad Jason did it because I was singing it so poorly. At first, Jason, it's a great song. Jason wanted me to do it, but I was not as familiar with it as Jay was, and I'm glad he did it because I couldn't have done it. I was doing such a poor job
Brandon,
singing that song.
Dance Little Jean is a good song, actually. You ever heard that song, John?
Brandon said he has a Weber
I
Fern
know it's
with
a
a
good
cedar
song.
top.
Yeah, that's a good. Weber made some good.
What a
cedar top.
great song.
I peripherally remember that song. It's a great song, but it's like
I played a wedding for the thing.
yeah, I wouldn't know enough to play it, but it's a great song.
Hey, John, listen. I've got
No,
an
we're talking about something else.
MD815V-SB.
Oh yeah, tell
Look
them what
what
you
I'm
got,
playing,
Jeremy.
guys. It's an Eastman MD815.
That's a great song.
Varnish.
We should learn that one.
Antique varnish.
Should I put that? I'm gonna put that on the list. Jared,
We're listening to you.
go about your business, dude. Don't.
Anyway, yeah, Adirondack spruce top.
I'm ready to try
Antique. We'd have to practice that one.
It's so easy.
We'll work on it later.
I don't want to embarrass me in front of all my online friends.
It's gonna be bad.
Real quick, can you guys answer a question?
What are the best finger picks for banjo?
Yes, answer Viltraz. What's the best finger picks for banjo?
Two things to say about that, and I'm probably not the right person to ask about it. The Pro Picks have become really popular. They have the dual band ones, which are more comfortable.
Yeah, the split bands they call
Split bands. They also slightly angle the front of the pick so that it strikes your string.
You
at
can
a
get
flat
angled.
Yeah, I guess they do have.
There's two different. They have non-angled and they have and both the single bands.
Did you see Corey's message, John?
No, I haven't seen any
He
messages.
said Tex wants to buy that guitar that you were playing earlier. Is he allowed to sell it, or is he wanting?
I got to find out
pre-order
what's
a
going to be done.
1940.
I can definitely pre-order you, Tex, a guitar. I don't know what they want me to do with this. I know I have to take this to NAMM. They're going
Yeah,
to
either
show
way,
it
we
this
can't
exact
sell it right
guitar, and I can't afford to buy it, but I'd like to keep it. There's two different things.
We'll figure out the details on
Yeah,
it. but
we'll find
get
out.
back to it.
But for sure, I can get you an 11/16.
I'm still going on the
exactly
finger
like
picks
it.
though.
Sorry.
Jason, don't interrupt me ever again or you're fired.
I thought you were done. You stopped speaking, so I took
Because
over.
John went on about the split bands and the twisted tips and.
Hey, Jeremy?
Hey, guys, listen, shut up. D'Addario, now you get to experience it.
It sucks,
D'Addario
doesn't it?
announced they're doing a new national pick that is supposed to be, what is the steel guitar player?
It's Paul Franklin.
Paul Franklin
Did
pick.
you get a set when we were at IBMA?
They're
Did
brand
they get
new.
you a set? They were there. I showed them to you
Why did
at
they do this press
IBMA.
release? Anyway, they're supposed to be matching the old nationals.
No, not quite
That's what the
totally
article
true.
says,
They are a lot
Jeremy.
like them, but they have been modified to have flat blades.
Yes.
And
The metallurgy of them. is supposed
Jeremy,
to be
nobody likes
closer.
you.
For a beginner, what is your guys' one just to answer the question? What is your guys' one recommendation? No, I
say
mean you
the
can
split
talk about as
band
much
Pro
finger
Picks.
picks as you want. You
They
would say
stay on
pro
easier.
picks. Okay,
probably say
awesome.
or the single bands, either one. Pro picks are most comfortable picks
Okay.
that are out there.
You may continue the
Golly.
pick.
Don't you
discourse,
technically
that's
own
fine.
everything in the store? No, the bank owns everything in the store divided by times. Thank you very much for reminding me of that.
Also, a lot of the
There
manufacturers.
is nothing here that I own.
Along with my soul. My truck, my home,
Okay, Don.
and my underwear.
We did not quit carrying Gibson. They just quit sending us mandolins.
I literally had a
They
call.
just can't keep up, honestly.
We are
Don.
still a
Yeah.
Gibson mandolin dealer. They are just not
They
building
sell
enough.
as soon as we get them in, and then we try to get another one. 6 months later, we
Yeah.
get it and sell it. And
I had a call with Gibson yesterday. I have to say, I left two factions of Gibson, both in the building bench and not in the building
Thank you,
bench.
Kelly.
And I'm totally confused. I will be honest with you. I don't know what's happening. There's supposedly hundreds of Gibson mandolins being built, yet none of them seem to be making it to the market at
Someday,
all.
somebody's going to find a supply
Allegedly.
room. A supply room where all these mandolins have been
are they shipping them somewhere?
stowed
Or
somewhere.
they're sticking them in a warehouse. I am totally
What they're
confused.
doing is they're taking them to Nashville, then they go to the New York port. They're going all the way around the world back into LA, and then they bring them over.
And
to
then
us.
they go to the Gibson garage, and that's the only place they actually sell is at the Gibson garage. So
Yeah, Don, we hope to have some more in.
Short answer though, we are definitely dealers. It's just a matter of when we can get them
I
in.
think we have 17, if not 20, F5Gs on order.
Dang.
I'm almost certain it's that many,
Okay.
and I'm just like, please send them to me in any way, shape, or form. You know what? Right now, I almost wish they'd send us bad ones so we could just say, hey, this is Gibson's fault, not mine.
Tyler, he said he's got
I
an
would
Eastman mahogany blacktop mandolin. Recommendation on strings
$415.
to brighten the darker mahogany.
Ooh, that's a rare thing to hear.
Yeah. The nickel, what do they call the
Monels?
no, they got the nickel
your
one. Not
strings.
not
Oh,
a
nickel bronze?
Nickel bronze strings. They're supposed to brighten them up.
I don't
quite a
have
bit.
any of those in stock, but I do agree with you. I thought they were a little bit more sizzly.
Yeah. So that might be a good one.
What about those
D'Addario
new-
makes
no,
a
I
nickel
guess those are
bronze.
dollar
Excesses are brighter
Are they
than,
making-
than a standard phosphor bronze.
Are they making
I
those
think.
Martin strings in mandolin? The new. Aren't those Briders?
No,
No, they're only making guitar strings.
talking
in
about
that.
the
I'm talking about Kovar.
Kovar.
Kovar, and no, they're a little bit more warm. Yeah, there's nothing for mandolin that I know.
There's a stainless steel set for somebody, isn't there?
Well, Dodera also makes a bright bronze set.
There's a
I don't think we carry that.
somebody
Or
I
not,
know of.
GHS has a bright
I thought
bronze.
somebody was making a stainless steel set, mandolin string.
Randy Broyhill says, do you all have an opinion on the best OM/triple O style guitar to keep up with the Bluegrass Jam under 4K? Gosh, I wish this was the one I'm holding was under. This was just at 6, isn't it? You might want to look at this. This is the
Boucher,
41T.
What about a
Yeah.
Bedell 19?
Bedell is a good
Good
rack.
one.
Yeah.
It's got power. I got the low end and richness. I don't know. I'm not sure about the power of the Bedell.
Like volume wise.
Yeah, but the tone
Yeah.
and richness, it sounds like a dreadnought, just not quite as much power. This guitar, I just did the quick, and I'm just like, yes, this is a dreadnought. This could easily pass.
Do we have any Atkins that would? It wouldn't be under 4 though. Well, right.
Not really.
Plus,
The
they
Maybe
don't
37.
have
close,
that.
but not.
They don't have that open sound.
The triple L
sound like
28's
OMs.
great. I just without the volume and power, and that's what he asked about. Gosh, if you could step it up to this, I want to say these are 5.5.
What about doing a grand
They are
auditorium?
$6,200.
What about moving up to some sort of grand auditorium body where you get them kind of in between, right?
But you miss kind of again the power of it.
He said he needs the volume.
Volume.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You move a little bigger.
And besides that, a grand auditorium has the same size lower bout as a dread.
It's not as
does.
deep.
What he needs is, and they don't make it. He needs a tone guard for an OM, but they don't make it.
I know, but we've gotten that request so many times to
talk
ask
to him about
about
it
trying to
again.
get an OM tone
We
guard.
had some requests up higher on
Totally
this
works
page.
You might
standing
want to
now.
try a modern
Like
deluxe.
songs.
Give a modern deluxe a try with the
Mama tried. We can do
with
that.
the or the carbon fiber bridge plate, torfied top.
Yeah.
The modern deluxe would be a great option in an OM. Stick with an OM if that's what you want as a bluegrass power, because the short scale definitely takes away some of that volume and power
Gotcha.
that would be in there. So go with that. I was about to spill
to
some
have
beans
dueling
on
banjos.
Gibson, Martin guitars. And I
Don't do that.
Didn't do it.
Don't do that.
Do it. Almost
First
did,
year out
too.
and get us banned.
Almost
Gallagher.
did.
Gallagher makes a good OM.
Makes a great guitar. Again, it's just, it's like what
They just
you-
don't voice them the same way as some of these other ones.
Gibson, like
Alex
Game of
Flows
Thrones without the dragons or the nudity. Man, if only they had the dragons and the nudity, boy, I would be watching.
We've got a lot of
Gibson
good
Channel every
requests
day.
here.
Really?
By the way,
That's crazy.
All right.
we got Lord of Hope's Day is good.
We
Gentleman
had
on My Mind.
Mama Tried up
Mama
there.
Tried.
Let's
Which one do
see.
you want to do? When are we going to get a question of the week that you're going to make up on the spot because you didn't think about it?
Yeah, I
earlier?
didn't think about
No
that
one
one
wants
at
to
all.
let me go.
It's been like 2 weeks since
Riding
we've
My
done
Thunder
You
this.
can go with mine. Ride My Thumb to Mexico is a great song.
Nope. Do you guys have a
That's a
New
great
Year's
song.
resolution? That's the easy one. What do you have any resolutions? What are your resolutions? Does anybody out there have any
my
musical
stress.
resolutions? Let me know. Me personally, I'm gonna try
I
and
would
play
like-
guitar more.
I would like to run a profitable business this year.
Okay. That's
You're making it sound bad, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm just
Did we get
You're
bad
making it
news?
sound like we're poor. Am I about to be fired?
Jeremy looks nervous.
I'm nervous.
We talked to the accountant the
Hello.
other
Do you
day.
guys not own everything?
Goodbye, heart. That's a good one.
So many good songs being done.
Guys, quit the request.
Riding my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter where, how I
Jason's going with all the
Please
keys.
stay
He's literally
good.
singing in all the keys.
I'll ride this thumb
do
till
love?
I see
Love to stay
her again.
Hey! Key of A.
That's my song.
Allison
Somebody asked me what my
also
favorite
did
song to
this
sing is.
Delane.
At this great moment, I am my
loud.
favorite song to sing is "Ride My Thumb to Mexico."
Okay.
Well,
Do you have any New
Say
Year's
it, Jason.
resolutions?
I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. While I'm riding my thumb to Mexico.
Just you guys start playing without him.
What are we doing? Now I want to do the other one. Riding my thumb down to Mexico.
You may want to give me lyrics just in case.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All that I'm asking is a little less crime. But would be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. I keep forgetting. Every time we tried to do that, it's like, we'll do it in A. And then I'm like, no,
high.
we should
Jumps
probably
up
do it in G.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yikes. It was fun, though.
You're welcome, Moon's in.
Are you gonna play one of those
Rick
octolindos
and-
today, Jeremy?
I don't know.
They're hidden away somewhere, aren't they?
They're in that next to Emily. We're gonna get those photographed and put online. Could you get one of those octolindos?
Yes, I can. Do you care which one?
The one that's an octave lindo.
Okay.
No, I'm good with any of them.
Thanks.
Octolinda.
By the way, what did I switch to right
Remember
now?
that guy that corrected me and it was a jerk online?
He was
Said
a
we
jerk.
should have known what we were talking about before we went live. Oh, thank you, Vince. We've hit 51,000. Wow.
I didn't even know that.
We did it.
Remember how
It seems
exciting that
it
was?
pales in comparison to 50,000.
Yeah, but it's 1,000 closer to our silver play button. So
It is.
49,000 to go, guys. The countdown has begun. Road to 100.
I'm just gonna point. I'm gonna point at requests on the screen and then make the
hum
sounds.
melody.
Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum.
We had requests on TikTok and I think that's YouTube for
These
Gentle on My
Highway
Mind.
40 Blues.
And what goes upon my ears.
I love that one.
It's a great one. And I'm gone.
What are they called? Shreds. It's
Ricky's
you might want to
Shreds.
tune that one.
You have your tune.
It's an octave lower, guys. Come on.
You're a half step lower.
It's an octave.
Octave and a half. What was I gonna say?
You like
Oh yeah,
Shred.
Ricky Skaggs, Brad Paisley, Shred, Highway 40 Blues. One of the greatest videos to ever hit the internet. If you have not yet watched it, please do. I think it actually got taken down. Did somebody
Yeah,
say
I think
the
Ricky
Shreds-
got mad. That and the TikToks where they do the. Have you ever like the incidental sounds on these old videos? Like they'll take a dance music video from the '80s. And they just do like the incidental sounds, so you hear like feet scratching, and they go, yeah, ha, and then you'll hear the feet squeaking on the ground and stuff in the middle of these guys dancing. It's so good.
There are funny people in the world, and the
There are
internet gave them
creative
a
people.
platform.
There's funny people in this world, and then there's the not.
I just think we would never seen that stuff without the internet. Like
It's true.
this guy was very funny, but nobody ever got to see his stuff.
Yeah, what other outlet would he have?
Snap.
Oh, snap.
Broke the
What'd you
internet.
break?
He tried to search for Ricky Skaggs shreds,
I guess so.
and he shut down our internet.
I guess that must have been it.
Ricky, shut down.
He used
Come on,
his
Ricky, it's
Jedi
just a
mind
joke.
tricks to
Can't
shut
you
it
take a
down.
joke?
Use his Jedi powers.
Master
What were some other
Skaggs.
songs that we
Master
had?
Skaggs, shut it down. Okay.
Hey, everybody asked what I'm playing, except nobody did.
Hey, real quick, Viltraz says, I got the banjo stocking pack, and I'm pretty sure it came with finger picks, but I didn't get any. You absolutely should email us.
Somebody just lost their job, so
And,
thank you for telling us about that.
You should please email or call us, and we will double check on that.
Here, finger picks fixed.
Shovel. I like shovel. 1K at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you.
Gosh.
We just gotta do that 49 times.
All right, so the guitar I'm playing is the Boucher. This is one of the ones that we collaborated, and they're going to introduce officially
See, our audience is funny, too.
with Boucher at the NAMM show. It's going to be the all-torified guitars. Official prices have been made. I know we've sold a couple, but officially I've got 2 of them in stock, actually. I got a 41 and a 42 TG, which is a torified top, Adirondack spruce top, torified mahogany back and sides. This is in the OM. This is the first OM that we've ever seen, and I think the world's ever seen, really. And then the dreadnoughts, I also have one of those in stock at the new price point. They're officially going to introduce these here, and I'm proud to say it's one of the cool instruments that we got to collaborate and work with them in getting it out to market, and it's been fun.
It's very exciting. We got a few of those who are going to be announcing at NAMM this year and showing off.
This is so exciting, guys.
I know.
It's coming up soon.
What is up with people wanting to hear dueling banjos today? It's like
I don't know.
dueling banjo request hour.
You got to do a G.
Ask and ye shall receive. I don't think the octave mandolin is cut out for that.
I didn't put much effort into that one. Sorry.
I noticed.
I thought that was just the same effort you've been putting into all the songs we've done today.
It did not seem like a very big decrease from the other ones, but it did feel
Well,
like...
I gotta match you where you're at.
Nathan,
Well,
you're gonna hate to
you
hear
guys
this.
answered
You're
it.
gonna hate to hear
You
it.
guys asked it.
Metronome and just work on that right hand without playing any songs. Just sit there and go tick 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 tick.
Metronome, 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 metronome. Hey, Trent was a
Talk to
former...
Ron Block about that.
Yeah, you
He
should.
would sit there and do a roll. Tick 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 tick. tick,
Trent was a
tick,
former student of mine. Trent, how many times did I yell at you about using a metronome? A lot.
tick. Yet he still resisted.
Justin
so
R.,
much.
what are you singing in the first verse?
Metronomes.
This cool windy morning, dark veils of the shadows.
Dark Veils of the Shadows.
Something like that. I
They
don't know.
seem to turn my world to gray. The gray coat of fall clouds sheds off the sunlight.
Something like that.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a secret about that, Justin.
I bet the lyrics are on Spotify.
Somewhere.
It was written by a
Probably
guy
not.
Is a
from
written guy
Czech
from the
Republic.
Czech Republic,
Oh,
but
really?
doesn't really speak that much English, but he...
We kind of, you know,
Filled in some of the blanks.
He didn't fill in some of the places, but I have to say, his like analogies and like metaphors
It's very, like-
for writing were pretty
Dark
powerful.
clouds break in the sunlight.
Oh man, there was like some pretty crazy
Very
stuff. going
poetic.
there. Yeah, I was like, whoa, that's deep, man. That's so deep.
Okay.
And then you go, hey, did you know what you were writing? And he says, no, I just put a bunch of English words on paper. Just went with it.
That's sick.
well, plus we
Just
were
kidding.
kind of,
Opened
he
up
was singing it in
Webster.
English, and we couldn't quite understand
he had
exactly
a
what he was saying
strong
most of the
accent
time.
of somebody that doesn't speak English, but just
But they were a great band. And a good song.
A great band, great songwriter. He's playing steel guitar now. Did you
we
know that?
recorded 2 of his songs. We did another one of his. It was a
Yeah, what
gospel
was the
tune.
other one? We never did
We
record
record
it.
gospel too, but
demoed
we
it.
did another one of his. I can't remember what it was.
You know the songs that we haven't
Way
done
back
in
in the
years that
day.
are great songs?
No,
What?
The original John Weisberger songs we did.
Yeah.
What was the...
Losing again.
Losing Again, yes, but yeah. What is the name of that song?
Something about a rose.
Heart's Bouquet.
Heart's Bouquet. That's the one.
It's a good song.
Oh wait, what were we? Oh, we were doing.
What am I gonna do with this thing?
John, I want to request a song if you could do it rather than...
Just St. Anne's Reel on this octave mandolin. That's a request we
Everyone
just
else is saying
had.
it. Let's do that first.
Okay.
Remind me how that goes.
It's okay because that would have had been an E anyway.
Instead of doing that, though, I want to do something else, okay?
Okay.
But I want to do that.
Go ahead. I want to do something else.
Sorry, I had to find you.
Don't tempt me, Corey. First of all,
Aruba, Jamaica.
yeah, first of all, Jamie,
wanna take you
we
to
didn't miss your
Bermuda.
interruptions while you were gone, for one. So it's good to see you back. And Corey, I love the Beach Boys.
Who doesn't?
Or by you, by
And for
your
Corey-
standards, the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys
that-
with a Z. Yeah.
Is that
The
the
Beach Boys.
That's the Bears
Hey, boys.
Chicago version. No Beach Boys.
John?
Corey, I've been requesting that for forever.
I've been on
I
a
don't think
Steve
I've-
Warner
I'm looking
kick.
forward
Can we
to
listen?
doing the
Can we
full
do a
review of these
Steve
two.
Warner
Let me
song?
talk to Alex real quick, guys. Everybody
Okay,
hush.
do that.
Me and Alex are going to talk about mandolins. Alex is here for the mandolins. These are very exciting. We just got way overwhelmed with new products and shipments, but these KR strings, octolindos, and mandolindos.
Make it sound a
very
little
exciting.
crazy. We got stuff like
Such a full body tone to it. Everybody wants Gentle on My Mind. Another 4 requests for that.
I want to do either Tips of My
We'll
Fingers,
do Gentle on My Mind. I promise. Stick
Life's
around.
Highway. That's such a good song.
What was the one
There
you did
is
before that? Oh, I want to do
one
tips of fingers.
I
Held your hand,
your
heart
love on the tips of my fingers.
You know that's not a
But I
Steve
let
Warner
you
song though.
Slip right through.
It was
Is
done
not?
before him.
By
and
whom?
guess who wrote it?
By whom?
Guess who wrote it?
You're lying.
Take a big guess at who wrote it. You should
Roberts.
know this. Guess who wrote this? You should know this one.
Dick Van Dyke. I don't know.
Nailed it.
What do you?
Think about it. If you were to think of who would write that song, who would it be?
Dolly Parton.
No, it's Whispering Bill Anderson, you dummy. You know that's right?
Let you slip right through my hand.
Brian, this is the Octolindo. Just there's the Carpathian spruce with a burled maple back
Aren't you
inside.
done yet?
Brian asked about it.
By
Also-
KR Strings.
Somebody took you while I wasn't looking. I should have known from the start.
Oh gosh, he's emoting.
It's a long tips of my fingers. Your love
You suck. I hate you.
been deep in your heart. All right. Are we doing that?
We tried.
Gotta fly, Lynn. Gotta address it real quick.
Linda, give me half a chance. Linda,
I can't get a word in until your headlines here.
falling in love.
why I
I'm
look
zoned
at
out. I'm zoned
Freaking
out
Steve
about
Warner,
40
am I
minutes
right?
ago.
Good golly, those are such good songs.
Good ones. All right.
Life's Highway.
Can you help me, Hinkley? We need a moderator.
I'm zoned out about
Shush, I'm
40
singing.
minutes ago.
Gotta fly, Lee.
Shush.
We just got replacement cups in. We're gonna get those engraved.
Wasted days and
The
wasted
original
nights.
cups that we
Yes.
had. Golly, I can't talk.
No, we don't really want to hear you
Can I have
talk.
my tuner
The
back?
original cups we had were stainless steel interior, and now they built them. Oh man, what's going on? The new ones have a ceramic interior, and so
Yes.
it's an upgrade. But we'll get you a new cup out. And he asked for Cold Frosty Morning. That's all I know. But
Okay,
that's just
well,
to
there we
apologize.
go.
He ordered that on Small Business Saturday and still hasn't got it. 'Cause we were out and they were out.
Braxton T is asking, could you please play the intro to Ode to a Simple Man? I'm trying to learn it.
All right, you ready for this?
You got to do the reverse part
Studio magic.
Okay, listen, we're playing this on YouTube as well. So we'll move over to the John Cam.
It's not a tumor. Remember
All
when
right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger had
So
a
my
headache?
favorite comment ever. This was put out on a video live of us doing this, and it's my favorite comment to date of my playing. Where a guy goes, he said, "I thought that was the coolest intro I ever heard in my entire life, and then I worked it up and realized it was so simple, so easy, nothing to it."
The Ode.
That hurt my feelings.
to a
a little
Simple
bit.
Man.
Anyway. So that's the intro. It's worked out a drop D. Then we're going to do a chord shape that uses your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the top E string, kills the A string, and an index finger on the B string at the 1st fret. And that's going to give you this F, like diminished shape sound. And then we're going to slide it up 2 frets, the exact same shape, to give you your G, back to F, and then walk it down. By the way, you know who also hated that when we recorded it? Darren Vincent. He's like, can you quit doing that F like this? He didn't like that. I loved it. I thought it was great. I
Little
did it
trivia.
anyway.
Hinkley knows this answer. We were recording that in the studio with the great engineer.
What's the question? Wait, what?
Gary Pachosa?
Gary Pachosa. Gary Pachosa
Neil
was
Capolino.
our...
Neil Capolino
Okay,
actually tracked
it was
it.
being mixed by Gary Pachosa.
Yep.
And we went home one night. Gary was also mixing Chris Thielen's solo album. And we've known Chris for a while, so Gary's like, hey, I'm recording the Chapmans. And Chris says, can I hear one? And he plays them Ode to the Simple Man. And Chris goes, hey, could you cut that first chord John does? Because John just does this big rake. And Chris goes, cut that and then flip it. So he took it on Pro Tools and then reversed the waveform so it starts with this like quiet and builds up to... That was a Chris Thiele edit to our recording.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Heck yeah, that's sick. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun facts,
He get
everybody.
a credit on that one or what?
No.
Yeah, we had to give him songwriting credit for
Songwriting
entering.
credit. Producing.
Bulldogger had to leave us for class.
I'll be there. Good riddance.
We're going to have to capo up. We're going to capo up to E.
Paper Vo on TikTok asked, "Can some people not play guitar?" And I don't. I think they might be just
Anyone can
asking,
play
can
guitar,
some people
just
in general? I think
Depending
that
on the effort you put in.
it depends on your attitude, really,
I'm-
mostly.
Okay, let me take this back.
Can we do the hot take?
If you have no extremities whatsoever, you probably can't play
It
guitar.
would be
I mean, I've seen people play with their feet, so.
And
We're
their
also
mouth.
assuming he's
And mouth.
asking if there are some people that can't. He might be asking, there are some people I would wish that would not play guitar.
He might be asking
Can some
that.
people not play guitar?
I'm
Could've
gonna
been
look
John's
on the
J-Run.
positive side and say, they
Okay,
might
so
just
we're
be-
not.
they might just be
So we're not
asking.
going to do a good song. Fine.
We got. There's 12 people asked for this song. We'll make this first. We'll come
been
back.
done
If
so
we
many
got time, we'll do the other one.
Anyways,
Well,
I'm
okay.
gonna assume on the positive
I gotta
side
answer
that they're
this
just
serious question
asking,
here.
like,
I shouldn't hold my hand like
okay,
that.
you do that.
Faith and hope and love. How do you get super clean on the mandolin fretting? Against the middle, or is there a sweet spot only pros know? The thing is, bump
It's not the
right
middle.
up against that fret, so my finger's almost going over it. But I bump The difference between that note there and if I pull that back a little bit, even though that's only a half-inch space in
Leverage.
there.
It's just leverage.
Yeah, the string's already lifting back up. If your finger's back on the fret, move it all the way up so it's touching it.
Just barely
You
behind
barely
it.
have to touch it at all and get a clean note.
The more you know.
That's a tip that's in my new book coming out this January on Hal Leonard.
Yay.
The
That's
do-it-yourself mandolin method.
That's fun.
Just do it yourself.
Do
you do it like
series.
that? It should be. That's what they should do. It like a
DIY.
series called "Just Do It Yourself."
That's all it says on the inside.
Did they have the cover that's the like mandolin for dummies or something like that, like on the cover? That's what it is instead.
Are you
No,
saying
it's actually called
This is my
mandolin
photo.
by a dummy.
Oh dang. I set that one up. Sorry, Jeremy.
I don't know what's happening today. This is what happens when you take 2 weeks off.
Yeah, I think so.
A Scottish gentleman
No,
is
that was a
someone who
good
knows
tip.
how to play bagpipes that doesn't.
So that's what I think
Agreed.
they're getting up to. Like, can some people not play guitar, please?
Can you give us the lyrics to
Maybe
this?
it was that. Yeah,
Gentle on my mind.
I know that one. I know the lyrics. I'll just go ahead and sing it.
It's knowing that your door's always open and the path is free. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's not knowing that I'm shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried up on some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory and keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on some columns now that find me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Go Jerry! And the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. As a mother woman is crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer wind might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking by the back roads, by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup and sit back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron on some train yard. My beard a rough and cold pile and the dirty hat pulled low across my face. Sorry. Covered hands round the tin can, I return to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. What a great song, Jay. I don't care what you say.
I love
It's
that
a
song.
fantastic
Hartford
I love that
is
song.
the greatest writer. one of the
Allison,
not very
I have to
exciting
say
for me
my
anymore.
favorite version is the Alison Krauss version. I just love the way she sang that song.
I heard when I was learning that, I heard John Hartford's what he had Sam Bush playing. With
Oh,
him
it's
too.
fantastic too.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Glenn Campbell. They all just did it great. So.
Ugly women make good lovers. Is that right how it goes?
I don't think that's appropriate these days.
That's not right. It's actually older women.
No.
Even that, if you really
No, it's
listen
not
to the
older.
lyrics-
It's lonely.
Lonely. You're right.
Oh, that's sad.
I like it better. Older.
Old ugly
You
women.
can change it. Change it.
Butter didn't. Oh,
Hey, we have some
There's a song
questions.
called "Always Marry an Ugly Girl."
We have some questions. Any thoughts on doing a Dreadnought T-shirts?
we should.
That's
Dreadnought,
Alex
everybody.
also said thumbs up to that idea.
All right.
Who
doing
has,
that.
the,
You guys
who
can
has
promote
the
us.
most expensive instrument? I have
Who
no idea.
owns of us?
John.
Of you guys, probably John, I guess. Yeah, the 1940 D18. Yeah.
Who
My
don't even
body.
know how
Who
much
owns
that
the
is.
most instruments?
My body is
It's
an
definitely
instrument,
John.
and it's very valuable. It's
body
like
is the one
basically irreplaceable.
We're going to go back to that again. John Mayer and then.
Really?
Your body is a wonderland.
Is this a Gibson J45? No, it is not. Hey, this is our first
Yeah, you haven't talked
back-end
about what it is.
Dreadnought certified used
yelling,
guitar.
Charlie,
No, I
what's
got to
going
get
on
it to
today?
happen.
Yeah. So to clarify, Chris on TikTok did say the guy who owns Kurt Cobain's has the most expensive guitar. He paid the most that anybody's ever paid for a guitar for Kurt Cobain's.
Crazy.
And also, real quick, Brad Robinson, that song was Gentle
Which
on My
one?
Mind.
Because the most expensive one was the one that it was the one played on,
Unplugged.
Unplugged.
which had the knobs in it, right?
Yeah.
That was the one with the knobs. So Kurt Cobain's technically his D28 isn't the one that's in the. There's
a
one in the
D18.
museum. No,
That's
there's
a D18.
Was it 18?
Yeah, that's what they.
I thought that was the 20. Oh, okay.
No, different guitar. Hey, so anyway, this is the first certified used Dreadnought certified guitar.
Speaking of Dreadnought,
This is
Comes with a free
a
t-shirt.
Atkin J43. To me, if you're looking for a vintage sounding J45 style guitar, this is to me the ultimate. Baked Sitka spruce top. This does have the heavily
peanut
aged
butter.
finish.
Oh, God. What
Does look
banana mayo?
gorgeous. I think it has some wear and tear, scratches and whatnot. But it is back and it will be for
think
sale
you
for
brought
about $1,200 less than.
you broke this news last
sold it
Thursday
for?
for New Guitar Thursday, right? The new Dreadnought certified used
Atkin.
comes with the
Atkin,
full
Chris. Atkin.
comes with the full Dreadnought guarantee for the
Correct.
second buyer too.
30
You have 30
days.
days, up to a year to trade
Trade
that
it back in
All the
for what
extra
you paid
goodies
for
to
it.
go with it, the humidity tracker, the acoustic meter, all that stuff will be included as a Dreadnought certified, and you know that the person that traded that in kept it in excellent condition.
It's true.
Guys, what are you watching? Since Hinkley doesn't want to host this show anymore.
Hinkley, have you
Quit
given
it.
up hosting this show?
Yes. Am I louder in
I'm
there?
currently.
Oh, you
feel
just
like I'm
you
very
ate the
loud right
microphone
now.
there. for a
Quit
second.
jumping into the mic like that.
Jeez,
Golly, we
calm
hear
down,
It's a
girl.
rapper.
She's like the lady at the
sorry,
drive-thru at
guys.
McDonald's.
Would you like to ride with that?
Yeah.
Did you say 25?
John talked about Norman's Rare Guitars, the documentary. I watched that
Yeah.
last week. It was really good. Man,
liked it a
talk
lot.
about celebrities that come into that shop. Boy, oh boy.
When will we get those
More
kind of
than us?
celebrities coming into the acoustic
It's all the
shop?
Hollywood actors hanging out there.
Yeah.
And then Vince Gill's there every other day.
We're gonna have to move.
Joe Bonamassa. I didn't know Joe Bonamassa. Like, I've always heard of Joe Bonamassa, but I don't think I ever knew what he looked like. I didn't know he was such a young, kind of
Weird looking guy.
simple-looking guy.
He used to come to Springfield like.
Yeah.
He was just here
Trent
like
went and saw him
a
when
month
he was
ago.
here, didn't
Trent, wasn't he back here like less than a month ago? Yeah. He didn't. He
Bonamassa.
also did not come and visit us at the shop at all, which was a disappointment.
The one below, that's more what he looks like.
All of them are what he looks like.
No, the other one's when he's holding a. You've seen all those ones where they're holding a slug.
He's just a
He
dude.
makes the slug faces.
He is the king of blues guitar right now, though. Man, he's just killing it. I mean, other genres
But it
plays
was
well
great.
too.
It
But
was a really good documentary. Talk about starting from nothing and making a legendary store. And I'm also watching The Lincoln Lawyer.
The Lincoln Logs?
Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln
The Lincoln Log
Log.
Lawyer?
Anybody else?
I've been watching.
We do get Miss Monday. He
We
comes
do,
through
and
all
that's
the time.
Celebrity, and I'm very proud of that.
We do get one of my favorites.
We've been watching. We've been catching up on some Gold Rush. We've been watching the
doing
new Josh Gates show called what is it? Something Files. He's the guy that does the
X-Files.
No. God. Speaking of X-Files, though, finally decided Kimberly won't watch it with me, and I've watched it through once the entire time. And I realized that X-Files is, we looked it up, it's like 300 hours of television, right? Me and Eli, my oldest son, since he's been into kind of some like alien things and fun little X-Files type things, I'm like, all right, me and you're going to watch the entire thing. So we're episode 6 of season 1 so far. And he's loving it. He's
which one?
excited.
The
X-Files,
X-Files?
yeah. He's
I got a question for you, Jason.
and asking me
Did
questions
you
all the
notice
time.
January 1st I went on to watch First 24 on Discovery, and it's not there anymore. I don't know if they lost their agreement starting 2025.
First 48, you mean?
First 48, sorry, yeah. First 48 is no longer
Yeah,
on.
it's on.
You watch
No,
it
it's
through
on.
Hulu, I
Oh,
think.
maybe it is.
But it's Discovery owned. The
thought
Discovery
A&E.
Plus app has A&E and
Expedition
all those.
Files, yes, but Expedition Unknown is his normal show, which is good. But Expedition Files, a good supplemental
again?
show.
What's the one where the guy's digging for on that island and they claim that he found it finally?
Oh, the
Haunted
Curse of Oak Island.
I saw TikTok. He finally found it.
Yeah, he always finally finds it.
Anyway, the X-Files, I get it. Yeah, I was disappointed. I can't watch the first 48.
The first 48 is like on a billion things. I just looked it
Yeah,
up.
but Discovery had the season I was in the middle of. Now, how do I find where
so
I
you
was?
don't remember where you were.
Sorry.
'Cause there's
I've
like
been, you know the one
500
I've been watching?
There's
seasons
like
of that,
25 seasons.
I'm ready for the one
I
you've been
like
watching.
having shows that were kind of running in the background, and there's like a million of them, and I don't really have to. It's not like a storyline, but so first 48's great for that. But then I started watching 48 Hours because there's literally 1,000 episodes,
There's literally 1,000 episodes.
and it's all these murder shows like whodunits in a half hour. It's like great, all these crazy murders, and they sometimes catch them, sometimes don't. And the cool thing is they'll go years, like they'll do it in 90 something, and then they'll revisit 10 years later when they actually caught the guy, which is fun.
That is kind of.
But
Follow-up
But I kind
episode.
of got in trouble because I basically sat and watched
Did you binge
hours
watch?
and hours and hours of murder shows. And my oldest son and my wife all said, "Why are you watching so much murder shows?" And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta know."
It's part of life.
Yeah.
You gotta know if you're gonna ever
Well,
be in
yeah.
that situation.
If you're gonna be a bull, be a grizzly, right?
I don't know what that means. Also, another show that we watched that you guys might like.
Oh, someone's coming in the
It's
door.
called,
Someone's coming in the door. Oh no!
It's a goose.
The
I
goose.
just watched
Use the
TikTok.
front door.
Honestly, a little shocking that I forgot to put the thing on.
Is it?
It's like 2
Is it?
weeks. It's
Oh,
the 2
come on,
weeks
is it?
break. No, I was gonna say more shocking that that's the first one to come through the door. Actually,
the door.
yeah.
There's a new show that you guys might like. It was called No Good Deed. It has all these really top actors, and it was another one of those whodunit sort of what's going on here. There's all kind of mystery stuff. You'd like it, I think.
Probably.
I am.
And we were watching. Have you guys? Have you been
John
watching?
wants to tell us what he's
Landman?
watching. Keep
Yeah,
interrupting him.
I know.
Landman. Have you guys been watching?
I watched
Landman?
that.
I
Yeah.
want to.
I haven't caught up. There's 2 more episodes. One
That's
that's
one I
already
want to
out, and then
start.
one coming.
The pipes crushed the guy,
ahead,
by
go.
the way. You shouldn't have been
that
standing
crazy?
on them.
Isn't that crazy though?
Don't stand on a pile of pipes.
Don't do that.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
You
You know what else we've been watching?
It's impossible for you to watch this many shows at the same time.
Jason
Now you're
does.
just
That's all he
Keep
does.
interrupting John every time
Have
he
you not
says,
noticed
I
that
know.
Jason leaves earlier and earlier every day?
Gotta get my 48
He
hours.
gets to go watch 48 hours.
No, you know the one thing
like,
that.
"Oh,
Okay,
it's got
I
to
don't. I
3:30
really
now,
didn't
time
want
to
to
go
interrupt you, but now I am, and this is kind of Hinckley's fault.
What'd I do?
The one thing that's eating up my entire life right
Oh,
now,
it's Stardew
and it's
Valley.
not even that good. It's
so
it's
good.
great. It's a fun, but it's obsessive for me. It's freaking Stardew Valley on my phone. I literally tried to go to bed last night at 10:30. My brain was going crazy because the kids had been up, and I started.
that's my
I
son
got to play
playing
more Stardew
Fortnite.
Valley, so I played till midnight, laying in bed. And it's obsessive.
My son, we finally
Because
let
you know
him
why?
have-
You know why? Because what it does, it's like
Stardew
you know
Valley.
those shows that like leave a cliffhanger. This does this in a video game because
did that
gotta
with
you
wait
wake up
till
the
the
next
next
morning because you got to go to
day,
bed
yeah.
for it to save for one. So in order to save where you're at and not lose your place, you have to finish the day. But then you get up and there's like stuff to do. So you go, you pick your crops and you feed your animals and stuff. You feed your animals and stuff. And then by then you're like, okay, now it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the game. And I've got to keep going until I save all this because I've done all this work.
You're a victim.
So it's like day after day.
This?
You should file a lawsuit. You should get with one of the
And
local
this
lawyers.
is my
It's
favorite
Hinckley's
video
fault.
game of all time. I love Stardew Valley with everything. And so
It's Hinckley's
I
fault.
think this is very fun.
It's killing me.
that
And now my
Jason's
wife's
playing
not even
also.
complaining anymore. She just sits next to me playing
John's turn.
her own
John, what are you
games.
watching?
They have co-op. Tell her to get it.
Most of the same shows that Jason's been watching, all the gold rushes and all that stuff. But then I started with my wife that's been fun, and it's bad acting, but yet fun and cheesy, is Elsbeth, that is on the Paramount Network. It's one of those mystery solve type shows. It's become me and my wife's like chill at the end of the night show. I've been doing that. And then here's where we really made a mistake. I decided to introduce my teenage daughters to a second round of Schitt's Creek. And that has become a thing with a lot of more adult things than they probably ought to watch, but yet they are just eating it up.
with
They
you,
just
Brandon.
think it's hilarious.
Brenda.
Music, please.
Music, please. Okay. So we do have some
This is
music
our therapy, okay,
questions
guys?
real quick.
Shush.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
I said one guy created that game.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, it is. It is very true. He worked like 7 years on it. Okay, so real quick, we do have some good and music-related
Wait until
questions.
you guys
Let's
start.
play a
What
song
is your-
first and then get into one of them.
You guys
okay?
wait till you
Okay.
start
We
playing
have
that
gone
game.
like
You're gonna be
40
stuck.
minutes without playing a song, it seems
Okay.
like.
What are we playing?
We had a few requests. We were going to do 14. We did 14 Carolina. How about... Oh, that little bitty thing they call love? Okay.
Jason gets to have
Kokomo.
his choice now. He wanted a song.
You didn't want to do it.
I want to do whatever you want to do.
Did
Jason.
they love Wicked, John?
Oh, man. My kids are so obsessed with Wicked right now. That's all
Hey
they're
guys,
doing.
Bluegrass defying gravity right now. You got it. Do it.
Man, both of my girls do the big vocal move all day long.
Elsbeth is Columbo for the new millennium.
It is.
I agree.
It literally is.
I haven't seen it, and I agree.
It is literally that. It's not great, but it's great. Tons of big, like, what I would call B-level
We were
actors.
going to do a song.
Okay, go ahead.
Didn't somebody...
If
Isn't
you're
there a new Columbo with a woman
cheat
playing the role?
on me.
Huh?
Isn't there a new Columbo with a woman
It's,
playing the role?
it's
That's Matlock.
Matlock.
It's got Kathy Bates.
John Deere
John Deere
Tractor.
Tractor, do that one.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you, Vince.
Can we do it in D? We got to put it in
Just
E,
feel it
right?
today.
You're just
E. Yeah, it's an E. F. F, isn't it?
F?
I'm overstimulated.
We're doing it in F.
Is that right?
It's E or F. I'm doing it in E.
I think
We're doing it in
we
E.
decided to do it in F last time because it was too low on E, but I don't.
Like it, John.
Lyrics
Yeah, we're doing
or
an F.
no?
We're doing an F. We're doing an F. No, I don't think I need lyrics. There we go.
Technically, you didn't text, did you? It was on Facebook. Crater. Jeremy responded with a thumbs up or something.
I can't commit to anything. That's why
Who's
I
gonna
didn't
buy those
answer.
tickets?
I don't get to commit to anything.
I don't remember if I saw it or not, but I'll
Here we
check,
go.
Josh.
Hey, mama, here's a letter from your son. Well, I think city days are done, boy. Well, it ain't been 3 weeks since I came. And mama, I do remember what you said. Say your prayers before you go to bed, son. And remember, city women, people say, like a John
grown, and sweet country girls don't complain. And mama, so much perfume I thought I'd drown. And the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. Well, I fell like a flower on the vine. Lord, she was pretty, Lord knows. Sorry, Jake. Thought she would bring me joy. She laughed and she called me country boy. And then after she had been so kind, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow fertile where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home where the bluegrass is grown and the firelight shimmers and shines.
Whew. All right, what was that question?
What a great song.
Wichita lineman.
What is your favorite
That's a good
backstory on a bluegrass song? Because you guys were kind of talking about that earlier. Do you have one that sticks out in your mind, similar to that Chris Steele fun fact?
I liked Wayne Benson talking about Rebecca.
And it's written by his mama, for his mama.
Well, it was Herschel Sizemore's song written for his mama, but the Bluegrassers got a hold of it and they kept putting the stop in it that's not in it. And there was a jam session going on where somebody did that, and he went to Wayne and said, I wrote it without the stop.
Those people don't find that as funny as you do.
Because everybody does it.
I get it.
It's like, I
I
wrote
thought
the
it was
song and I
funny.
didn't want them to put that stop in it, but they did it anyway.
Yeah, kept doing it. Only the last time. You're only supposed to stop the very last time. The very last one.
And then what inspired you to choose your instrument?
You know my favorite backstory?
Okay, that's great. Go ahead.
Please make it a better story than
Joe
Jeremy's.
Monroe, when he wrote Blue Moon in Kentucky, it really wasn't truly a blue moon. It was a bit grayish.
A blue moon. A blue moon.
White some nights.
It was
I want to go edit videos. I want to go
slightly
edit
blue
YouTube
gray,
videos.
but
The grass really isn't that blue either.
The grass
you know?
really isn't that blue either.
a slight bluish tint to it, but generally that was just atmosphere. Just a little atmosphere getting in there and changing the.
Oh, gosh,
I'm held here against my will. Somebody help me. They won't let me leave.
Dixie, hold on by any chance. I don't know that one. Von Clausewitz. I don't know that one.
Dateline
right.
episode. You know my favorite that Keith Morrison is when what's his name does his Keith Morrison impression on Saturday Night Live. Who's the guy that did Barry? He does a Keith Morrison that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh really? That's hilarious.
Anyway.
Next one.
What's at the bottom? Why are we looking at?
Because we said we'd go back to.
I don't care if you want to answer these or not. Then I guess they're just the questions that the people ask.
My past 48 hours on while I sleep, it's scaring me to death. Yeah, that's kind of how my wife feels about me, I think.
Yeah.
Randy, I chose the mandolin because I was 10 years old and the guitar was too big for me to reach up there and hold. So it was more a size thing. And that really didn't grow any since then, so it's a perfect fit for me.
Honestly, I chose bass because it was in the living room all the time and I played it.
And then
And,
John.
and according to John, it's because idiots play bass, and
I didn't say
it's
it.
the only thing
I
could
didn't need
actually
to say it.
play.
You knew it.
He also has a moment at a concert that stood out. One of the coolest arrangements I think I ever saw. I think you guys were there. Jason went. It was the Bela Fleck and Edgar Meyer concert, and it was when cell phones were a new thing in theaters, and it was like a faux pas to leave your cell phone on, and it would ring in the middle of the thing. And one went off, and it sounds like it's in the audience, and like everyone's looking at it, someone like, oh, I can't believe this song. And it's right when Bela's talking. He's like introducing the song, and the cell phone
they're in the
starts
middle of
going off.
playing one. It was in the middle of the song because that
And he
was a cool
stops
thing.
and just looks at him like, looks out in the audience like something's going on. And all of a sudden, the ring keeps going, and nobody's turning it off. It's like, come on, who is that? And there's people even yelling, turn your phone off! And then it was actually the arrangement of the song. They just start playing with the cell phone. It just keeps going off. And
It's pretty ingenious.
Played along with it.
Fun fact, mine and my wife's first date. That was that concert.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fun fact.
Okay.
it was her
regret
cell phone.
that day.
It was her cell phone.
Also fun. Crazy.
How much do you regret that day?
Corey asked your favorite ice cream.
Pickle
Answer.
flavored.
Favorite
Yeah, but the
ice
fridge.
cream flavor.
We've already discussed this a few times. Ben
Okay.
and Jerry's. I'm a pretty big
I mean,
fan
Ben
of
and
the old
Jerry's,
fish and
but it
food.
changes every day.
It does.
I mean, I gotta go.
Pistachio is one of my faves. Fish food. Like me some Cherry Garcia these days.
I'm pretty into the cheesecake. What was the cookie cheesecake one? It's like it's Oreo with cheesecake bites in it.
It's too rich for me.
Really good.
This is an
Thinking
interesting.
was a good show. I watched that one.
I haven't got to watch it yet, but I watched
Here's
it.
another music-related one.
got
What
Han
other
Solo in
music
it.
genres
We
do you
listen to a
guys
lot of
listen
music
to that might
genres.
surprise us?
Honestly,
I'm a Rage Against the Machine fan.
yeah,
Okay.
really
I was
is.
a bit of a heavy metal guy, and I still kind of do. My
Not as much for me.
Panic
my
at the
middle child
Disco. I
loves it.
really like that.
Panic.
That's wild.
Been listening to a
Some
lot of pop
jazz,
lately.
great jazz music.
My kids really like
Tons of T Swift is
Aerosmith,
happening at my house.
Living
right now.
Living on the Edge. My kids got into that.
Aerosmith.
Yeah,
Okay.
but some of those songs I
Not
have
really
to
nothing
censor
else.
for my children.
I will tell you, there's not a lot of rap happening in either one of our
Eminem,
houses.
man.
I'll be
Some
honest.
Eminem
Really?
And some
My
Snoop.
kids' hype songs is an Eminem song. Remember the Real Steel movie that what's his name did with the boxing robots? You don't remember that movie? They loved it. It was what's the X-Men guy?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Anyway, there's an Eminem song, "Till I Collapse,"
Hugh Jackman.
that
that what it
is
is? Are you
a
thinking of Hugh Jackman?
yeah, Hugh Jackman.
X-Men
Yes,
guy?
thank you guys.
Trayden's died. He says, you thinking of Hugh Jackman?
Trading.
Shut up.
That's what you're here for.
That's why
great.
we brought you
Decipher
Till
who
I
we're talking
collapse, is
about.
that what it is?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. Thank you very much. Anyway,
Huge.
there's a song called "I
Jackman.
Collapsed" that my kids and
Yeah.
I'm surprised their mom plays it for them because it is censored, but it's still I'm gonna
Yeah.
rip this till the and it's
Yeah,
like
and then just
I'm like,
blanking out the things.
you know they know what the word is.
The
and
one
they're back
that
there singing
I
along
couldn't
with it.
believe that your kids were doing was the Panic song.
See, that was funny. When my kids were 3, 4, 5, 6 at the most, they loved that song.
What was the song?
I was
What
like,
is it
they don't
about?
even know what these words
all
are.
the
so
drug references
Yeah.
I've
throughout
never-
it.
It's called cocaine, gasoline or something.
Yeah,
it's one-
gasoline, something.
Anyway, it was hilarious when they were 3 and 4,
and they're just
and they're
singing
singing
it
the
at
wrong
top
words.
Of their lungs.
They're not champagne, cocaine, gasoline is the main lyric line, but they would sing something completely not that, and it was hilarious. And now they're older and they know what it is, and I'm like,
And they still laugh.
yeah,
about
we
it.
can't listen to that anymore.
Hey, Rich,
I hope
asking
that
me
surprised
which
you.
do I prefer, the Yamaha FG9M or the FG9R? I am a huge fan of the Rosewood. I love them both, but I love the Rosewood. I love the look of it. I love the sound of it. It is one of my favorite. In fact, we're about to release, so we're going to record today a variation that may be coming out tomorrow at NAMM of the FG9. So hold tight and take a
There's
look
news.
at that.
There's news on
Ooh,
FG9
news coming
line.
up. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
In general, you'd say you're more of a mahogany dude, right? Just
I
overall
am,
in
but,
general.
Man, it's now it's become a mix. I mean, look
Yeah.
at all the Madagascar that I've been kind of getting into.
It's a collection,
and-
you know.
Yeah,
You gotta have.
I mean,
both
my
for the
my
collection.
go-to guitars are usually mahogany.
Faith, Hope, and Love.
Live got restricted, and I'm going to guess that it was the cocaine word. I'm gonna guess that.
Really? It's a song,
Just for the-
literally.
okay, it's fine.
Why
Yeah,
are
just
they
for
so
the record,
strict
it'll
on
be fine.
TikTok?
I'm gonna. Okay, that's my bet. You guys can make your bets, but I think
It's
it's
like that.
Lord.
I always wondered why they would say words, but they'd cut out part of the word. in
yeah.
the
Or sometimes they'll
description.
say like different words, you know what I mean,
Unalived.
other things. Yeah.
It is
Well,
so weird
because
how
TikTok
TikTok is like
little
on it a
pushy
little
about
bit.
that stuff. I mean, in a way, is it a bad thing though? You know, it's
But
Well,
you
it
can't
doesn't
say-
matter. They're going to be shut down in like 3
You
days.
can't say
exactly,
like
yeah,
that
so it
word
doesn't
for
matter.
for powdered snow that you
Everybody's
TikTok?
interviewing
drink in your
us today.
nose?
Be aware of where
That you
we
drink.
are on other channels in case you get shut down.
Jen Mountain said
Yeah,
to play a
please
song
follow
for
us on
everyone's
the
safety
plays.
during the California fires.
Dude, that is kind of
I
scary.
am scared of that.
right
Have you
now.
read it today? What's going on? We are
Should we
going
let
to
go or
land right
not?
in the middle of all 3 fires. There's 3 fires going on in LA County.
Well, hopefully in a couple weeks
and
they'll
we're
have them out.
gonna land. It's burning up like massive amounts of houses, like so many in real neighborhoods.
I know.
Burbank sits right in the middle of all 3.
We fly into Burbank.
I know that's why I'm bringing this up. I looked at the map today. It's bad. Like it is so bad. Hundreds and hundreds of houses have already been burned up.
If for some reason we can't go to NAMM, we will still be showing you new stuff.
We may need to just
thankfully.
change our flights to a
we
different
may
city
just
now.
It's gonna
have
be
to
so
figure it out.
smoky there. Holy
Yeah.
smokes! That's why they're showing houses that are like 8 to 10 to 15 miles away are still going to be unoccupiable because of the fact of smoke damage that will ruin the insides of those homes.
It's spooky.
It's not good.
The head coach of the Lakers had to evacuate with his family, which is
Steve
crazy.
Gutenberg was on the news this morning. Good old Steve with his weird smirk, talking about bringing people out of their homes and helping to carry them to their cars. Yeah, it was crazy this morning.
Insane.
We can't pre-order Jeremy's book yet, Vince. It's not announced officially yet. We'll be getting them, but
Not yet.
we'll have plenty of them. Don't worry.
What was your
I
inspiration
think
to
Jeremy
start
ordered
music?
500,000.
I mean, you guys
Just
were just
playing
like,
with people.
born
Dad was
playing
probably
music.
the first one, and then I started playing, Jeremy started playing, then Mom started playing, and then Jason started playing. It was just like it was fun to do, and we were enjoying it. That's pretty much it. So.
And Faith, Love, and Hope. I think Jason would be the one broke because he's the one getting us banned from TikTok every week.
Every week, Jason does it.
Oh, farts.
Oh, fluffing
Way to
utters.
go, guys.
All right, guys, we got to do one song.
Last
get out
one,
of here.
yeah,
we
It's
last
1:43.
one before we go.
Gotta
I
get outta
switched
here.
guitars. Another Dreadnought certified used guitar. This is a Boucher BG 52 GM master grade top gold package. You will save over $1,000 on a guitar that is mint condition.
John, do you
Please
know?
keep in mind, by the way, guys, that on the website, none of these are on the website yet, but we will be getting them on shortly. And I believe that we're going to have a separate category for the Dreadnought certified instruments. So in case you're looking for them,
But
they're
if
not
you're
on
wanting,
there yet.
you can always call the shop. They are sellable right now.
Absolutely.
And they are fantastic.
Hopefully we'll have them up by the end of the week.
John, do you know Midnight Train, the Vince Gill version, well enough to do it? That'd be a great song.
What is it?
Midnight Train, let your
Whistle whine. That's you know who did that one?
Joel did it, but
Yeah, I don't know it well enough. Sorry, no.
Jay asked if we know any whiskey songs. You want to get out with whiskey and whiskey before breakfast? Just get out of here.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's got him some Jameson. I'd like some bourbon right now. Whiskey, please. Whiskey, please.
It's like a J run.
We definitely need to say thank you to Jen on TikTok for sending us, like, I don't even know what that is, like a giant explosion. It's like 1,000 coins, though, so that's cool.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you so much
Hey,
as well.
love. Thanks for the
Thank you.
love.
That's so nice.
Thank all of you guys. We will see you next week. We got one more, right? Will we be here?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got one more.
Yes.
Wednesday.
It's
and then
NAMM
we're out
show.
with
We
NAMM,
do have
NAMM.
one more before we are off to NAMM. Let us know
On the
your,
road to now.
Let us know your NAMM predictions in the comments.
Ooh.
And if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments and I will answer as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much. Bye now.
Goodbye now.
Thank you for joining us. Bye.